We're resuming!
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Why?
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room.
I agree. We gotta find that person ASAP. I was trying to get all the hope fragments, and they ruined it. And my hero just seemed really nice too.
Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Don't forget to save regularly. Regularly. That's a weird, like, that's out of place. Compared to everything else, that advice is kind of whack.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Really?
And does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? No. 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 By the way, I want to give some of my thoughts. I feel like the killer has to be a character in the game, right? It has to be either Mikan, or Hyoko. You know, I know like we kind of proved that she's innocent, but or Ibuki or Fuyuhiko. It has to be one of those characters because the game is basically pointless if it's not a character from the game, right? Of course, there's girl E as well, who is Sato, but I don't know who that is. It could be like another thing like in game 1 where someone's using a fake name, so it could honestly, you know what, it could be anyone. I don't know. I have no idea. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the logic dive. During the logic dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. What? Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of this synapse course. You can move sideways with the mouse and accelerate with the control key. Press the right mouse button to brake, left to jump. Right to brake, left to jump. There will be various obstacles, so make sure you're familiar with these controls. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump to the walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course, so please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of the break, and that's my meddlesome advice to you. You can press the escape key during the logic dive to review the controls. Well, the good luck, have fun. She's right. That might be a very important question. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus to think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm going to do it. Logic dive. Oh my gosh. Oh. Do I really need speed boost? Oh snap! I'm going fast, baby! Oh, question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? I mean, I guess. Oh shoot! I don't know. I think they literally said it was after, but I'm gonna assume it. I'm gonna say before because I don't know. It's right. Oh, okay. Because they're hiding somewhere. Is that what the iron bars are for? This is cool. I feel like I'm playing like that one game at coolmathgames.com. When did the killer leave the beach house? Oh shoot, bro. Oh, they arrived before, and then they probably maybe they did leave. No, but they planted evidence. I have no idea. Oh snap. Oh really? Wait, actually, look at the hearts. Am I dying? Wait, I gotta check that. I gotta check that life. Oh snap, I need to pay attention. Oh, I'm supposed to jump, yeah. Question 3. Where was the killer hiding while Kyoko was unconscious? The beach would not make sense. It has to be the beach house. I need to look at that life. I'm not losing anything, so I think I'm getting them right. Are these right?
It's all coming together.
I guess so. Oh!
You think the killer might have been hiding?
Yeah.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
No, just actually be quiet.
Personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Facts.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I don't really want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding. The place where Hyoko hasn't looked is. Nani? Dude, if they're able to hide in the fridge, that would be so whack. Oh my gosh. She said she looked in the shower room though. Oh snap. I mean, maybe they hid in the closet too. Let's try this. This would be so funny if they hid in the fridge. The killer's hiding inside the fridge, they freeze. You're gonna climb a mountain made of ice. There's always fighting when you play with 2 players. Yeah, that would be so funny. But I think maybe they used the iron bars to actually dip. Yeah, well, I'm just saying. Oh. Yeah, do you know if the killer... No, because they dragged the body, and that's why she left that way. So, maybe they hid inside the closet.
Here!
Yeah, okay.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
That should have been my first answer, but I wanted to go for the memes, and then I just thought of the iron bars. So maybe that would have been my second answer.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
Oh.
And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place?
Yeah, they could.
Hyoko knowing?
Oh, I don't know about
That's
that.
why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Oh, looks messy. I remember. If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer is hiding inside the closet was... Oh, snap, we have to say... What? What about here?
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
I
The
forgot.
shelf it was on. It was,
I was
pretty
suppo-
messy, don't you think?
I was supposed to be specific. Oh my gosh. I'm not even sleeping anymore.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
Bruh, I love how I do a lot better when I'm sleepy than when I'm like awake and refreshed.
The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah,
Oh.
they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
That does make sense
I
though.
agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
Whoa.
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Huh?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yep.
Is the killer also included
Oh,
among those 3 or more
That's a
people?
good question.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Thank you.
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time,
doesn't?
okay? All done.
Who's the third
Which
one?
means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Kazuchi,
Nothing.
Hyoko,
I
and
just thought it was somewhat strange.
who's the third one
More
besides the killer?
importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
Whoa.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, Before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the left button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you'll be able to memorize it. Oh yeah, nice, we finally have it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or a mistake, if you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make a case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that it is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Shower room, that's it.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply
okay, got it.
off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
Other than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through that contradiction.
So washing it off would have been
They didn't
Nope.
have to.
There's another way.
Maybe they wore one when if they used something
Other than the shower.
Someone who flushes, it would definitely clog.
It's the water bottles that they use.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
So washing it off.
No, that's wrong. If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that's used to wash off the blood. It's possible it was the drinks inside the refrigerator.
I see! Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Whoa, Pecco!
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand
What?
that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
What, they were all filled up? Look at the trash can. Footprints. Look at the trash can.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator.
Oh, my bad.
However, try thinking about it.
Oh,
One
my bad.
bottle it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Or the trash can had so many
Try
bottles.
to wa-
I can't back down! We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Come on now.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
Look at you were in the room.
There should have been evidence inside the trash can.
Facts.
Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a second. Now that I think about it, if they soak their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, the floor should be wet. If they did that, that person would be... Oh, are we gonna pick?
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
It's Peko?
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Oh,
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
if the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Ho ho ho! Okay. We're going to you. I should have went the other way. Gosh. Let me see. Yeah, they were closer this way. Alright, let's go!
You're the only one!
Yeah!
Peko, is it you?
Oh, snap.
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Flashback. Hajime and Kazuchi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? Oh, I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Uh-oh.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming! No one even saw her swimming. No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
He's
So,
stuttering.
so there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this
He said he
earlier?
never saw anyone earlier. It's such a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. Oh, or that too, yeah. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time. Yep, there's that.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
The iron bars?
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Is Fuyuhiko the third person that saw the body? Escape route. I think I might know what it is. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening. Small window in the shower.
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Now with Peko's
Is
sword.
it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's beautiful, bountiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
The heck? Is that Monami?
Swimsuit, remember?
She sounds like
she
it.
can hide an object. And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No! Please don't be violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case. Focus the thing. The object the killer used to escape out the window. I don't remember. What? It's literally the sword. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh my gosh. SWO. Oh shoot. Sam. Oh dude, I don't know what the word. This is sword, right? SWORD. What is this? Is B? Could be B. What? B. There we go. Bamboo sword.
I got it!
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
She did. She was tying it.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on.
Oh
you
my
were still wearing
gosh.
Your bamboo sword.
Look at where her fingers are. She's tying the knot on the bamboo sword, right? Not the hair. That looks like she's tying the bamboo sword. Ho ho ho!
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool?
You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword
Whoa.
against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now the time once again for the panic talk action. The time has come again for the panic talk action. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. From this point on, you'll be able to use Fever Time by pressing the space key during the Panic Talk action. When the Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all you won't miss during Fever Time either. Pressing the left mouse button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. But only until your focus gauge runs out. So make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons of rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and in your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not gonna tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial or for the chapter if they do that. Well, they good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you defending your sister? Why? I don't know the controls. I totally forgot. I'm sorry.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll steal your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool,
bamboo sword bag.
This is the end.
Oh.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it.
Whoa, look at that.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
No, you just back off.
Echo, what are you gonna say?
Is it true? Did you really kill Maki?
Why would you kill my hero?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions. You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted that she's my hero's killer. But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
No.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Justice?
Justice?
The mask?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Look at her face! Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill.
Because there's a criminal.
For the sake of protecting justice.
What is happening?
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask.
Your mask?
I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Oh my.
Justice complete.
Ew. What in the
Center
heck?
of justice that is pierced by justice.
Oh.
The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice. Now then, let's execute justice.
What? What the fuck?
Pecco, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name
Oh, he's
of
right next to
sparkling,
her.
shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Pecco finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
What did my hero do?
She is supposed to be... but... huh?
An ally of justice?
So that's why you're wearing a mask.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Pecco's the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Oh my gosh. I still don't understand why she killed my hero. What?
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
What in the world?
This again?
Again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
How's she evil though? How's my hero
No matter
evil?
What? I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Oh.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Wow, that game.
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword.
Wow.
And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
So did Monokuma kill my hero then? He brought up that motive, and the only person that would actually use the game as a motive, or like the only person that would find the game as a motive is either Fuyuhiko or Peko, right? But my hero is like the only target because everyone else in that game died. Girl E was skipped. It's Sato, right? The first high school girl was not one of us either. So girl D, my hero, just is the only one left that could be targeted? Oh my gosh. Monokuma! You killed her! You killed her! They met up. Oh my gosh. My hero! What's happening here? What? Hold on. So they're talking, right? They didn't drop it yet. They're like right here. Oh, I can just go through here. In order to lure my hero and Hyoko. None of that. She somehow got Hyoko. Put her in there. The next one to arrive at the beach house was my hero. No! Oh, I'm so mad. Peko is crazy. We have so many crazy people in this game. What did the killer leave right next to the body? No! Water bottle. They went in there. Okay. What? This was already here. Okay. The first one to find who found the body was. Now then, where should I hide? Hyoko left a. Yeah, she left the footprints. The killer left in the closet now. Yup. Okay. Oh man. Peko did that and then arrived right here. To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this. Let's go to the beginning. Looks like... Hyoko arrives at the beach house. Hyoko wakes up. Yeah. The next one to arrive at the beach house is my hero. That thing is literally the copy of that. That image is the same. So snap. That's the same as that. So that does not make sense. So would it be this? The first one to find the body was. Okay. My hero! Huh? Mikan arrives at the beach house. Tie the bamboos. Okay, let's go. Where is it? To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this. Now then, time to wash off the blood. Mikan arrives at the beach house. Looks like my hero is talking to someone. I miss her so much. I'm actually so sad. But that's based on a real life event. Why would she do that though? It seems Hyoko made a promise with someone. Oop. Hyoko is still sleeping. That's the same as that. Could be this. I will do that later. Is that all of them except the first one? Yeah, it is. So, not that, and so it's probably this.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange, the killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later.
No. My hero!
At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
Oh.
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened.
Oh yeah, they could, yeah.
In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
So evil.
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
Yeah, you have.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me.
Why?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
No.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
No.
Give me
I
a
mean,
break.
yeah, we will,
Who's
but
gonna die for you?
we will vote you.
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Onokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or
What
the
was-
dreadfully wrong
What was Sonia about to say?
one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
How dare you? So ugly.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Strange?
Who's the third person?
What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky!
She didn't say the line.
That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Oh. This is Sparkling Justice catchphrase. They didn't say it. Oh my gosh, Peko? I'm so confused. Why would you pretend to... What is happening? There's only one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article is written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I got the difference between a serial killer and Peko. Nationality, because they speak a different language.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said...
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Whoa.
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
I'm surprised they didn't say
So,
Japanese.
Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
Spanish.
Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Your duty as a tool?
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Oh!
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Yep.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The buy discovery amount announcement. The proof that there was one more yeah, because someone other than the killer saw it. Kazuchi and Hiyoko, the killer, and then the fourth, or the third person that counts is, the accomplice.
I see! Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Oh, snap. For you, Hiko. Oh, jeez, why do I keep taking the long way? Because you are Guy F.
You're the only one! Is it for Yuriko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that. What? The events that happen in the game should have happened in real life. Oh, snap. It happened in real life. What? Is it the murder case of Twilight Syndrome proof since it's based on actual events? Wait. No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof. I thought that should prove it. This happened in real life. It's one of those. I mean, let's try all three of them.
I can prove it with this.
Okay, they just didn't want me to be specific.
I didn't think it was
Like what?
necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
Honestly, they should give us multiple right answers, because that was kind of BS. Oh, I don't want to look. Oh, okay.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
Oh.
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Oh. Hey, oh shoot! How did I forget? I forgot. He did have that envelope. Hey, what's the envelope? What's inside? What do you think? You have any right to question me? Oh my gosh! How did I forget?
It was the envelope, right?
Oh my
The person who
gosh!
received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Heko is the killer, right? But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru
Whoa.
Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
From the Kuzuryu clan.
That is the truth of this case.
Is Peko part of the
I'm
clan?
Sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma.
Huh?
The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
What is happening? What's happening? Yeah, that makes sense. Gosh, what is going on though?
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Huh? Him, although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed my hero is... Oh yeah, Mahiru Koizumi is. Let's see. Is it really I mean, we voted for Peko. We can't just all die. So, it is Peko, right? Hold on a second.
Sorry.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate no matter how you look at it. Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey, hey!
Why? That's so obvious. You're not a tool, you're a human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself only exist to be tools.
Hey,
Oh, only exist to be tools? What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then? Childhood friends.
No.
They're from the same clan! No, it's completely different from that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? I mean, she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. Oh my gosh.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Wow. Look at that.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Is that why Peko's always the one that, like, you know, she's like, I checked in with Fuyuhiko. Maybe that's how they discussed like their plans or something. Oh my gosh.
That is...
You were wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? A professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
This is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. And the one who tried to kill my hero wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You
tried to confirm it with my hero. That's why you wanted to talk to her.
So.
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But
I'm pretty sure my hero was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know the incident occurred. That's why even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we would accept it. You know, when my hero spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how to.
are you serious?
That sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyways. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. No! Plus, it doesn't have to be today. No! Oh! I feel so sad just looking at her. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hyoko.
What the?
What the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of someone here.
Damn it.
I have no choice but to kill that person. On my sister's behalf, right?
And so
my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is.
So that is why you killed Mahiru with a bat? But still, I believed her up till the very last minute that the game was just a work of fiction. Even so...
Hey,
Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
but
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that game? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go with their plan. But after she said it to me, that all went out the window. I got really mad and grabbed a metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. So he made the right choice, but like, it sucks.
Huh?
Everything sucks. Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
Ugh, Hiko looks whack.
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? The tool is not defined by its will, but by its action. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
You don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
You're too annoying, can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
No.
It should already be decided. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit, all this talk about Pekka being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer.
I see.
So for Pekka, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then? But why is Monokuma not actually, like he said, it seems like it makes sense that from the way that you said it, Pekka may be the killer, or you know, so, or Fuyuhiko is the true killer. Like it may be that Fuyuhiko is the true killer, but maybe he's not. Like what's happening on his behalf? You killed Mahiru. Now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great.
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Pekko just the tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Pekko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Pekko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you're the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told, because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but
Hey.
if you insist you're the killer just as she said, you could sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one would be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say. He gets to decide?
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Peko, I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master.
I'm a disgrace.
Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you, I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan?
Young master.
Uh-oh.
So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. The first? How many trials have occurred? How many groups have you used? But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with the heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so.
I wanted you to escape. Oh, whoops. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I would not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. This will do. Monokuma, why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
So cool!
People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remember that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep? I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin the punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for the ultimate swordsman. Pekoyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young master?
Young master!
I mean, it's sad and all, but you killed my hero. One-woman army. What? What? What just happened? What in the? Even Fuyuhiko? People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. What is this? This can't be it. This is a lie, right? Echo! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? What's wrong with you? Aren't you mad that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am mad, and I even feel sad and hopeless. But still.
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shiny future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be reminded me of him. Him? I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely overcome the... will definitely completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such dumb things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? Monami looks really mad. Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko's still alive.
You serious?
Fuyuhiko! Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thoughts of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school rules. If the Blacken is exposed during the trial, they alone will be executed. If only the Blacken gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine. So,
I'll save him. Really?
like...
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've prepared for this. Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere. It gradually grew closer and closer.
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right, he's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. And all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused my hero's death, you know.
However,
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess. Things aren't as exciting like him. Like, things aren't as exciting if a person like him isn't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really wanted yet. When that finally arrives, what would happen to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our futures, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just there, alone. Only one word could escape, or could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. Whoa! 15 days left.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
Yep.
4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape.
Huh?
For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Resurrection? Of the ultimate despair? You talking about Junko?
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
We did it. Chapter 2 ended. Look at them removing my favorite characters. Danganronpa. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Me don't want to play no more. You killed my hero. Okay, I cannot forgive you. I'm done.